Generic greetings! In the previous episode, we made this marketing building here and filled it with a lot of staff. As you can see, most of them, in fact all of them, are sitting around doing absolutely nothing because there's no marketing to be done. What we need to do really is wait for the deals to come in. In fact, just like we've got here marketing for the Star Killer, which we'll put on marketing, we will accept that. And then hosting, we've also got hosting, so I think we're going to crack on with that as well. We want hosting for the, probably host server 1, and then we'll accept hosting. There we are. This is a lot of deals that we can do. So there we go. At least they're doing that sort of thing. That's great. I'm going to close down a couple of things on here. We want to remove porting in GAuditors. Fine. We want to turn off our project management. I'll keep that on. We want to turn off support. We don't really care about support or what's happening with it. There we go. Right, so anyway, yes, as we said, we made that building and it is quite good. A lot of people saying they really like the design, although they're not a fan of this thing around the outside, which I totally understand. It was a bit crap anyway. We've got rid of it. There we go. We had a fence around the outside, and I wanted to make a good design, like a little spiky design, but you know what? It didn't seem to fit in at all, and I don't know why I did it, but there you go. It's now been deleted, all sorted. So we released in the previous episode a piece of software called the G Go Home Virus, which is an antivirus piece of software, but it's not selling very well at all. Most people are actually on holiday, so from our main development team, so that's fine. But as I said, we had a bit of a problem there, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to start developing some new pieces of software in this episode. We might get some more building done, we might not. We'll have to see how it goes. But I need to check my research. If we go to Game Engine, you can see visual scripting is something I own. Audio tool, audio compression is on there as well. And image compression is by someone else. I'm currently researching visual instruments. So, is it time? Do I wait until I've got virtual instruments? Sorry, not visual instruments, virtual instruments. Do I wait until we've got that, and then progress over to, for example, I don't know, making a sequel to the Auditor, or do we build something else? I'm not too sure. Either way, I want to see the target evolved. I'm working on. We are porting GAuditor 2. I want to assign, to help with the research, our core team. There we go. Just to speed that up because the porting is almost done. There we go. And then we need to research this virtual instruments. And I think we'll do a sequel to GAuditor 2. Hopefully it will be okay. What else do we really need to do? I think we could do some more porting, but I'm not really too sure. We're getting a fair amount of money from our... well, I said this is fulfilling contract Star Killer. We're getting a bit of money from there. Auditor is okay. The Go Home Virus is slowly selling. If we just check our antivirus here, we can see that active users, G Go Home Virus is actually only got 1,000 odd users. We've actually made a loss on it. It's not worked out. It's really not worked out. So anyway, I'm going to patent that visual, the virtual. No, was it visual instruments? If we have a quick check, yes, virtual instruments. Virtual instruments. Yes, we got it right eventually. And there's nothing else to really research. So what I'll do, I think, is start working on a sequel to our GAuditor 2 because it seems to be quite good. Let's go to develop software and pause it for a second. We want to develop a audio tool. We want to have it based on our GAuditor 2. There we go. So it's going to be called, for obvious reasons, G-Auditor. Auditor 3. In terms of the software it's going to be released on, we'll hopefully go for these three there. That will do us nicely. Penshade, the OS 6, and Slot 7. Think that'll be fine. There we go. We want audio compression. We want we can't have recording, music editor, virtual. Oh, why can't we have? We can't have this instrument. What I'll do then? What I'll do is remove all of these OSs on it, and then put recording on. Put instrument library on. That's interesting. We can't have that. It looks like at the moment. There's only the OS 6. No OS actually supports virtual instruments. Now that would normally spur me on to make my own OS, but I don't think we're there yet. We don't really have the building. So let me just check deals a second. We'll get marketing. Put on the marketing team. We don't want to put any support. How is our hosting doing? Hosting is fine. We're actually marketing someone else's adware thing, but it doesn't really matter because I don't think ours is selling anywhere. Servers, we can see that actually we've got host server 1 is on 8% load because we are hosting our Go Home Viri and List Light 9, which is taking up a lot of bandwidth, but that's something we're probably getting a bit of money from. You see our monthly profits are going up. What we'll probably do, we're going to go to develop software. And what other patents do I have? I have game engine, visual scripting. Let's develop a game engine. So we want to go for game engine. I want to have 2D rendering. I want to have visual scripting, 2D assets, rendering, 3D assets, 8-bit audio, networking, scripting, Q&A. More than a year to actually develop this. We can only put it on these OSs, which is fine. 2D editor, obviously we're going to put my G2D editor, and I think we'll have my 3D editor, although, let's have a quick look. We'll go for details of mine. It's got 2 features. The current top-end one has got more features, so actually, we are going to use someone else's. Although, do we want to use someone else's? No, we don't, because this one here, let's go for releasing. So, Tri.4 has been released, and you can see it's got vertex editing, rendering, and animation. However, the one below it, which is mine, is much better, actually. It's got much more features. Yeah, of course, we're using mine. Done. Let's check our 2D editor then, actually. Let's go for release. So I want to check that. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 features, and mine has 5 features as well. So you know what? We're using mine. There we go. So, original IP, yes it is. SCM server, going to be on the core team and core 2 team. We'll see how we can. It says more than a year, but if we pull that off, will it be less than a year? Approximately 2 years. So if I put them on like that, yeah, you can actually see it's just saying more than a year. It's going to take a while to make this, but we'll see how it goes. Having networking is going to be a bit of a nightmare, but no, yeah, we'll see. We have not really. Let's look at all software. We'll go to game engine. There's only one game engine being used. It's the Poly 3D Engine 18, which has quite a lot of features actually, but it doesn't have it doesn't have visual scripting, which is what we're putting in. Is there any? How much is that? That's also $73. If we sell this for, it's estimated $102.38. If we sell it for $59.99, it's not only undercutting everything, it's also better than everybody else's. So hopefully that'll work. We just need to see upcoming releases, and we can see that there's lots of games. There is a game engine coming out soon as well, and then another one coming out there. You know what? I could care, but I'm not. It's on default category. Not original IP, yes it is. Not going to be in-house. We'll develop that. Oh, we haven't even picked a name. It's the Gengine for the game engine. Develop. We will probably start marketing because our marketing department cannot be sitting around doing nothing. I always click research for some reason, and then we'll begin that. Okay. So they'll crack on with that. Our Go Home Viri, still got net profit there. Today's beverage is a pear smoothie. I didn't even know you could get this, but you can. Looks like that's going quite well. Still working on this target evolved. I'm going to develop it because I can't really be bothered working on it. To be honest with you, we just sack it off. Can't be bothered. Monthly profits have gone right up. I don't know why. I don't really care either. Actually, I do care. I do care a lot. I don't know why it's gone right up. I'm guessing because of hosting. Keep an eye on our research. It's only that really annoyed me that they actually got that image compression. So the G engine is going well. Research there is fine. Support, we're not really doing anything there, so I'll keep it on. So it's going to take quite a while to do this engine, but you can see the system and networking is going up. Audio and 3D and 2D is still going. Accept all and close for that. They're just asking for a bit of promotion. That's fine. I can accept that. We will assign, see if we can put the research on it. That's actually sped that up as well. Excellent. So, I said I wasn't going to do any building this episode. I lied. What I'm going to do is Let's go to build mode. I'm going to buy some stuff out. Okay, so I bought that entire area out. Why have I bought that area out? Well, because I want to go to constructing. I want to go to roads. I want to remove these roads. Why, you ask, am I removing them roads? Well, that's because I'm going to select entire building. I'm going to go downstairs and actually, select entire building. Go downstairs. Deselect that bit. I want to clone it. I want to clone this one. There's a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4 between the walls. And there we go. Now, I said that I wasn't going to use the same buildings for things. I have changed my mind on that for the simple reason that if I had to make separate buildings, I would be here all day. And this also now looks like a Space Invader. So what I'm going to do is, I think I might even copy it again on this side, but only once I've edited it slightly. This is going to be, we're going to change this around. This is going to be support. This is going to be auxiliary development team. This one here, we're going to change around just slightly. So what I want to do, I want to put on room labels, like so. These are all saying none, as you can see. I want to get rid. I want to slight. This is a fine building. There's nothing up here as well, by the way. It's just aircon, which is a little bit annoying. I know there's been several people saying we can have more people up here. Yes, you're right. We could have people up there, but we don't need to do anything with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with a bit of empty space there. What's that saying? Temperature will vary a lot. As soon as I unpause it, it should go fine. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, it says that. I think it's because nobody's in, so there's no aircon or anything on. What I need to do, actually, just check the time. It's December 92. Okay. What I want to do is get rid of this room. Merge them. And we're going to get rid of that and that. Like that. I'm going to move this over. And the reason I'm doing that is because this entire suite will be controlled by just the one person there. Alright? So there's no need to have two leaders in this. So go to furnishings. And what can we have in that corner? Laptop comes in 95, so we can add that later on. I think, honestly, just a plant. It looks quite nice. And a clock. No, we've already got a clock in. So that's fine. Right, so there's all that. Then what I want to do, and this is going to be really annoying, is go around. Actually, do I want to go around and change all these? Let's go for office, and we'll scroll it down, and we can see that we've got for designers, what's the best? For designers, the inbox is the best, I think. No. It looks like the pen tab, the drawing tablet, is the best for them. Okay. So we're going to get rid of these. Is there not somewhere to... There must be a faster way, but apparently not. What I'm going to do is get rid of these. All of these. I'm going to have to go around and spin the camera all over the place, but we'll get there eventually. See, there's one in that corner, hiding, and we'll delete these. Because what I want to do, I want to set up a generic building, right? And I'm going to be copying it several times. And each one, I will paint a different colour. And we'll have one for designing, one for programming, and one for arting. Right. So, we will get rid of that as well. That is our universal building. Okay? That is about right. I think, however, we will get rid of this. Sell that furniture. In fact, we'll sell both of these pieces of furniture. Like so. And then we want to combine these rooms. There we are. So we've merged the rooms. We will sell furniture. Yes. And you know what? I think we're just going to redesign the building slightly. He says, even though it's a massive major redesign here. Merge rooms. All of this we can get rid of. And that one we can move over to the front door there. Okay, so we've massively changed this around, but that's fine. We need a... These are okay as well, I like them. We need a couple of rooms for our leader, or for the leader of this thing. So we could shift it. We could even put it upstairs if we really wanted to, but that's a bit... Or do we want to do that? Yeah, why don't we do that? Why? Because people have been saying we should do something with this room for quite a while, and I have never done that. So what I'll do, I'll be a bit cheeky, and I'm going to wall that off. Why can't we do that? Yeah, that's fine. And the reason I'm doing that is because it means that that room is then not going to be as noisy, because that will be problematic. So there we go. And then we will obviously put in an entranceway to each one. Like so. And then we need, up the top here, a computer either side. Oh, we don't really need a computer either side. We only need it on one side. But I'm going to put 2 in, so they can use whichever one they want. It doesn't make sense, actually, does it, to be doing that? I've got a better idea. It's not actually a better idea, but it's an idea. Let's get rid of these. Sell them furnitures. And let's get rid of them. Alright. And let's get rid of them. You're asking what the hell's going on. Well, what's going on is that I need to go over here first. I need to clone. No, actually, I need to put a couple of things back in. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put stairs in. Because I think it's going to be a better design. It'll look interesting. We haven't used stairs. And I just really want to use stairs, to be completely honest with you. Put the elevators back in for now, for reasons that I'll explain in a moment. And I'm going to actually clone that. Like that. And then we need to put this in the right area. So that technically should be in the same... Damn it. Can I not click on them? Yes, I can. And that. And can I clone it? Yes. And then this can go in here somewhere. It's 3 blocks up from the bottom. And that fit in. Excellent! I'm very surprised that worked. Right, so there's that room there. That's why I was saying there was a problem with temperature. Let's sort out now. We're going to delete these. Sell furniture. We're going to sell furniture. Alright. Then we're going to put in some stairs. Which will go... almost certainly in there. And you can see down to the other room. New idea. Sell. And then, I said I wasn't going to do much building. I'm pretty sure that is turning out more and more to be a complete fabrication. I'm going to get rid of these. I need to pull the walls down. That and that. Merge. Alright. Still ways in the side here. But it means that we can have stairs that don't look as stupid. Don't think that is what I was going for. I'm trying to put it there, right there. There we go. So one comes up, the other one goes that way. That is how I wanted it. Excellent. Right. And then what I need to do is shift that. I then need to have... let's go back to building. A wall that comes out from here and along to there. And then I want another one along there. Oh, select the wrong one. That one. And then walls. We're already in. Stairs are in. That's fine. Doors. Set double doors here. Like so. Standard door. There. And then we have this room where it goes up to nothing again. And then this one that's going to be our leader. So all I've really done in the grand scheme of things, if I'm completely honest with you, is redesign this bottom floor. That's all I've done. But it means something else as well. Actually, I'm going to just dismantle that bit there because I want to put that door in. Because then what I can do is have that, and that. Want to... Can we not copy it? That, and that. There we go. I want to duplicate. And I'm getting hints now. Excellent. There we go. And there's some more staff areas. Duplicate. That can go in there. And then we need to put some lighting in. Do we need to put lighting in? Actually, let's put the bookcase and stuff in first. Let's put it in the right way, shall we? And then we have, I think, some needs to take care of. Actually, no, we've got the toilets there in. Lighting then. I don't think a strip light is required, although... No, it won't fit in. Double light. Light in there. Actually, we don't even need that one. That one's fine. That one's fine. You know what? We'll just get rid of it. Yes, we'll sell that one. Move that light in the center. And then decoration, plant, boom. So, dismiss that. It looks like what we've done is copy the same building, right? We've obviously the top floor still doesn't do anything, but we now have a stairwell. So to get the bottom, you just take the stairs, and you just go in here, you go the stairs up or down. And now that is a universal building that we'll be copying pretty much all over the place. So I'm going to buy that out, like so. And I think, do we want to run the roads? Can you build roads? I'm sure you can build roads. Of course you can build roads. So we're going to get rid of this road. And I want to build road across here. Actually want to delete. I don't own that piece, so I can't. I'm gonna have to buy that. I'm gonna have to buy it so I can then delete said road. Build road. And build road. Okay, and then delete road actually. Pretty major overhauling here. But there we are. Actually want to build road right next to this. No, we can't build it right next to it, but it can go up there if we really wanted to. I think that'll be what we can do. So road goes all up here. And then we want to delete this other piece here. There we go. I know we don't own this car park, but if we buy it out, it means there's going to be massive amounts of car parking space, which is fine. Okay, there we are. So, one universal building, excellent, that we can then get different teams in, and we can copy. Vertical parking all the way along. Now this building, if we say, I don't know if this is going to work, select entire building, clone, the structure is not supported. What that is, it's this thing here. It's the underground bit. So I'm going to have to select entire building, and then cancel that, and then I want to clone it. Right, there you go. And then I can move it around. Now, I want couple of these. One. How many do I want? Ideally, if I put one there, would be able to fit one in there, would we? If I have a gap of 2, gap of 3, 1, 2, 3 to there. No. We'd have to have a gap of 1, really, or a gap of 2. Gap of 2. No, we'd have to have a gap of 1. If we wanted a lot more in the row there, I'd have to have these right close up. Okay, so you might be thinking, hang on, what the hell's going on? So there's 3 buildings. Right, now the difficult part. How the hell am I going to copy this? Duplicate or clone tool. Right. This is going to be difficult. Getting this in the right place is going to be a nightmare. I know it's on the same row up here. I think it's there. Well, I bet you I could not do that again. I managed to get it in the right one. Well, I'm staggered. I'm totally staggered, and that's great. Right, so just copy it along. Clone. And it is a simple matter of really measuring it up to the center, which it is. Going down. It fits in. Same thing. Clicking on that. Cloning, and then it is there. Down 1, up. And there we are. We now have 3, well 4 actually, universal buildings. So what are these going to be for? Well, we're going to have marketing. We're going to have... sorry, no, we've already got marketing. What we want to have for a start was have a car park behind it. Right. So one of the buildings is going to be for, if I go to developer rating, that's going to be for probably design. So all these are design. Alright. Actually, I think the drawing tablet is pretty good for art. Yeah, it's good for artists as well. Now, I'm sure there's going to be problems in this area. I'm sure I'm going to miss things out. Now, the reason I did this, I copied this before moving on, is because if we didn't, it would be a bit annoying to work out. So hang on, yeah, I would have to delete all them again. That's why I didn't put them in first. So that is going to be for... actually, lead needs a telephone. I'll get rid of this for the lead. Sell furniture, yes, we'll put the telephone in. Alright, so, is that best? No, actually, the lead is best with a notepad. Right, so, designer, artist obviously is drawing tablet. Designer is actually drawing tablet, so I'm going to put him on this side. And the next one is going to be calculator, which will be our programmers. And then obviously each one of these, we will then have to hire a lot of people. Now this is something that I'm actually quite worried about, because the amount of money I'm spending on these buildings is quite high. And once I get people in, it's going to be a lot of money going out. So we'll see how we get on. Let's put some like nice little blue circles to show you where things are. Now I do need to change the colours of these, and I'll get onto that at some point, but for the moment I don't mind them being there. That's fine. Right, so we need a couple of teams. 3 teams in fact. Let's see what deals we've got. Development, support. Don't really care. So we need to go to manage teams, and we want to have Core dev, core art, core prog. Alright. So they come in like everybody else, normal time. They leave at normal time. We are massively expanding, obviously, our November, December. We are massively expanding our software production, I guess you could call it. So, hire employees. Lead, max it, everything, go. So we're going to put on our core dev someone that's actually, it's designer, it's designer, programmer, and artist, really, isn't it? So this is a designer. I'll actually, what I'll do, just so I don't forget, let's change this. So manage teams, art's fine, rename, core design, and then it is, hang on, what was it again? Programmer and designer. So art, core program, and then core design. There we go. Okay, so hire employees, lead, max all this out, and then we want to say core programming. As long as their leadership is good. Oh, the leadership is maxed out and their program is quite good. You're coming with me. So, hire. Core art. We want someone who's good at leadership and artist. Getting them can be quite difficult. Not too bad. Let's look again. I know it's costing money, this, but with the amount of money we have, it's not really that much. Oh, there we go. Artist. A bit of a marketeer on there as well, but I think that'll be fine. And then design. Look again. And we're just going down, looking for leadership first, and then designer, lead, and then programmer. No. There's another one. That's programmer again. Artist again. This is where we're into finding people better than the ones we've just hired, and then you just sack them saying, actually, I know you've just started, but sorry. Leadership and designer. You're coming with me. You're on design. Hire. Right. So let's just see manage teams. We should. Oh God, wrong button. Manage teams. We should have several teams. Core 2, which we are going to rename and have this as support. All right. So there's support, and then core is now being renamed auxiliary. So we've got auxiliary, which is going to be, they're a bit of everything, which we've had for a long while. Art, self-explanatory. Design, so hopefully self-explanatory. Programming, again, same thing. Marketing, which is currently our biggest thing, just like EA, I guess. Research, we've got 10 people, and then support. I think that works out quite well. So, employees, we have to change your role. Change role, you're now the lead, and educate to have HR management. All right. Same thing for design. We want to go to the employees. We want to say you change role, you're now the lead, educate, HR management. Call program, employees, change roles, lead, educate, HR management. And then I want to close that down. I want to click on my auxiliary. I want to go to employees, Jenny, educate, programming, for networking. And you can have 3 months of that. Start education. We've also got anyone your code, you can educate. You can do a designer for networking for 3 months. And you can do the same. And you can do the same. Trying to get everybody in networking, you see. And now we need to look at someone who's good at design. So you can educate, pro designer, networking, start, educate, start, educate, start. And then finally, we've got a bit of an art there as well. We'll leave that there. Right. So, close that down. So we've hopefully done what a lot of people have been asking me to do for a long time, which is get some good networkers in, start training them up, hire some more people, build some more buildings. That, hopefully, this last 20 minutes, half an hour, however long this has been, will have hopefully resolved that issue. Still working on the engine, as you can see. It will take some time to develop. If it's getting to a point where we're not really... If we're not getting anywhere with it, we might change things around. Let's just check our deals, and we can see there's design, development, and support. I'm going to accept that on our support team because we might as well have it. Where is support? Did I accept that? I'm pretty sure I did. So why is it not showing? That's interesting. Don't know what that's all about. Anyway. Deals. Oh, it must have disappeared. Currently only got hosting going, and we've lost a lot of money. Monthly profits going down. Doing marketing for Geauditor, which is almost... We're going to end that because it's pretty much finished. Go Home Viri, net profit is still going up. The 3D is still... We're still marketing that, which is quite good. A lot of people have been saying get a chair for this guy, but... I don't know. I like the fact that he's standing up there. I'm pretty sure you... I don't think you have to put a chair there. Hang on. No, you don't have a chair there. If you see, you don't have a chair at the reception desk. It doesn't work that way. Right, actually, I want to change something as well. I need to say select entire building and want to... Oh, actually, no, sorry. Select entire building. This is switch team. That's art. Select entire building. Switch team. Designing. Select entire building. Switch team. Programming. This room is... actually, no, this room is for leaders. Leaders. And same thing. Leaders. And now, do I have to assign... I don't think I need to unassign it. Now, obviously, this building does not currently have a purpose, and I could, if I want to, delete it. But I'm gonna. It's weird because I'm gonna have it sitting there doing pretty much nothing. I really need that to sit there, and you have it sit as my generic template to then move around as and when we need it. So, 81 mil in the bank, still developing the G engine. I'm going to speed up to max speed while they crack on with that. We do need to keep checking our deals. There's support. We will put that on the support team, and we'll accept that. There you go. We want to check our releases and see that our antivirus is it doing well? It is got 603 users. It is not doing well at all. But we're not really losing any money if you look. We're not. Well, actually, we've just lost $1 million, or just under $1 million, I think. Let's have a quick look. 25,000. That's probably because of our hosting. You know, I reckon our hosting is keeping us going here, which is 19%. So that is going up and up and up. But if we can get more deals for hosting, that's great. And remember, to increase our hosting, we simply copy these up and up and up, and it doesn't take much time at all. We'll just go for our distribution channels and can see that popularity, actually not too bad. Our store popularity it's on 0.3%. Why? We're not getting anything out. I guess because we're not actually developing any. We're not developing any software at all, really. I'm going to pause it for a second while we check our research. 2D editor, there is now cinematic filter, which we're going to research and obviously put on our research team. There we go. Audio tool, that's fine, and then that one there, fine as well. So, generic engine, we will say the support team and research team are not on it, just the auxiliary team. And what will happen is when these come in, you see what will happen now. People have just turned up. We'll pause it. We've now got 3 people in here, so we can do it. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 38 people. Alright, so manage teams, art team, automation, enable. Budget is 5. To be honest, it's sort of just 5 million. We want to have this as artist. I forgot how many it was. I'm going to say 38, but I can't remember. I'm going to have to change. I'm going to have to quick look. We shouldn't have a preferred age. I don't know why that's there. Education maxed out. Let me count this again. I think it was 16 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 32. Is that right? I don't know if my math's right. 32. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 38. Okay. So I did do it right. And that's our artist. Go. Design. 38. Loads of money. Don't know why I'm pulling the age down. But there you go. And then program. And there we go. So we're about to spend loads of money because if we see our managed teams, they've just got loads of people in it. Program didn't work. You know what I did? I didn't press that button there. The little ticky box that says actually do it. There we go. And now it should do it, which is true enough. Right. So we've probably spent a couple of million on getting people. We're going to assign to our G engine this team. Whoa! Did you see that? Loads of people came in, and now they're here. Oh yes, right. What I'm going to do then? I'm going to go to buy. I'm going to buy all of that, and I think it's worth it because if we don't, people are not going to be able to park anywhere. Let's go to parking. Horizontal parking. There we go. Right. So, actually, it didn't cost us a lot of money. We are designing this engine. There you go. If we just assign everybody, what happens? It doesn't work at all. Auxiliary art and program are off for this now. And then that's going up. See that? It's taking a while, but it will go up. Remember, there's not much synergy with these teams because of how it is. We can patent that research, which is good. Any more research to be done? Nope, nothing yet. Couple of deals to strike. Marketing for AdStopper, we will market it, of course. Support, we will take that support. And what I'm going to do, I think our auxiliary team, I think we go for your releases, and we can see that active users G-Auditor is still probably the highest used audio tool. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm going to still market it actually. So marketing team, and then I want to port it over to these. Okay. And the porting we will assign to auxiliary team. Now we're starting to get some. Now we're doing software development. Now we've sped it right up. Okay. So we probably need to hire some more people in term. Well, for look at that. It's taken ages for that to increase on the design on that one. It's almost there. And because I haven't put the artist on it, actually I've realised now. Develop. Assign the programmers and the artists. And that is working. What if I take the artists off it? I don't know. I really need to see how long it's going to take. Right. I think support for Zombiecraft. Go for support. They can take that on. No problem at all. Nothing on research, I don't think. Nothing yet. What I'm going to do, develop software, operating system. Next episode, I think we'll start developing our operating system. Not now. We've got enough to deal with here, but we need to deal with all of this. We've also got, if we really wanted to, because we own these instruments, the virtual instruments, it would be good, actually. Let's have a quick look. Just a quick look. Audio tool. Music editor. We don't have audio, HD audio, and it's not available, look. It says, feature only depends on HD audio from the operating system, which is not available at the moment. Problematic. Let me just check my teams. I want to go to manage teams. I want to check. Auxiliary's got some network support. Art has got none at all. Design has got some there. And network has got there as well. So actually, yes, we've got a nice full set of development teams here. I'm very happy with that. That's great. Actually, if I was going to redesign this, I'd pull these right down and delete this bit of parking. Just have the parking in the corner. But I think it's all fine. Anyway, that is, for the moment, a bit of the old software. They're parked there. Cheeky buggers. They shouldn't be parking there. That's illegal. Oh no, they're actually driving off. I just paused it. My bad. Anyway, that's a bit of Software Inc. We're doing very well. I think we're not losing a lot of money. We've got good hosting coming in. If I check my servers, you can see that actually this is using 20% of that, which is quite good. Is there any no unsupported processors? So we're doing quite well. We've made a lot of buildings. This is progress towards really stepping up our development, which we will do next episode. As always, though, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.